Starting tonight for the Golden Eagles, a 5'11" junior, number 1, Carson Hawk. A 5'6" sophomore, number 10, Braxton Dick. A 6'1" junior, number 33, Clayton Vickers. A 6'4" freshman, number 34, Elijah French. And a 6'1" sophomore, number 43, Ben Bates. The head coach of the Lincoln Golden Eagles is Matt Webb. Here are your Wes-Del Warriors. The roster includes number 4, Brady Leisure. Number 14, Raiden Hensley. Number 24, Brody Rosera. Number 25, Chris Lopez. Number 30, Ethan Stafford. Number 34, Riker Mark. And number 40, Reckon Stevenson. Starting tonight for the Warriors, a 6-foot junior, number 3, Tyler Summers. A 5'11" sophomore, number 10, Joel Jones. A 6'1" sophomore, number 20, Carter Flynn. A 6'1" freshman, number 22, Evan Bruzatter. And a 6'2" sophomore, number 33, Elijah Durr. Head coach of the Warriors is Grant Pruitt. Your officials tonight, Billy Smith and Rob Parker. Lincoln foul on number 33, Clayton Vickers. Wes-Del foul on number 20, Carter Flynn. Lincoln foul on number 33, Clayton Vickers. Joel Jones will shoot 2. Substitution for the Eagles, number 22, Caden Grimberger. Dick. For 3. Wes-Del. So 30-second timeout. Wes-Del foul on number 20, Carter Flynn. Substitution for the Warriors, entering game number 24, Brody Rosera. Wes-Del foul on number 20, Carter Flynn. Elijah French will shoot 2. Into the game for the Warriors, number 34, Riker Mock. Timeout, Lincoln. It's a 30-second timeout.
I wasn't there. What was it?
Your score, Wes-Del 10, Lincoln 5. Be sure to visit the concession stand located just outside the gym doors to the left. You'll find popcorn, candy, caramel corn, nachos, breadsticks, hot dogs, big pickles, Pepsi products, Gatorade, sweet tea.
Taking 10 out of what we're losing. We're not losing anything.
Folks, another reminder, the National Federation of High School Associations and the IHSAA have changed the bonus rules regarding team fouls. Each team will enter the bonus on the 5th foul in each quarter, and the bonus is 2 shots. There's no longer a 1-and-1 bonus. Team fouls then reset each quarter. Once again, it's a 2-shot bonus on the team's 5th foul of the quarter, and fouls reset every quarter.
I'm done. I'm over it.
If you have questions, that's nfhs.org. Foul on number 34, Elijah French. Elijah French. Wes-Del foul number 34, Riker Mock. Substitution for the Warriors. Into the game, number 40, Brecken Stevenson. Elijah French. Wes-Del foul on number 40, Brecken Stevenson. Elijah French will shoot 2. Lincoln foul on number 43, Ben Bates. back in the game for Wes-Del. Lincoln foul on number 10, Braxton Dick. Pregame will shoot 2.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Emma and Jake's just baby-proof their 2-bedroom bungalow to prepare for baby number 1 insurance. We're good at Madeline and Chance's just gave in and became minivan people to make room for baby number 2 insurance. And we're good at Gabby and Nate's just moved to a house with a bigger backyard to welcome fur baby number 3 insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Elijah Durr will shoot 2.
I can't believe they're doing He appreciates the floor. I got 6 questions. You think I'm giving them $2 for it? Well, thank you. Appreciate what they got. I respect it.
Braxton Dick for 3. Wes-Del foul on number 33, Elijah Durr. Ben Bates will shoot 2.
Your family and our family all want to get together.
Wes-Del foul on number 20, Carter Flynn. Returning for Wes-Del, number 24, Brody Bracera. And number 34, Riker Monk.
Yeah, because he's out there on the court, he got called. Good. What a call was that?
Lincoln foul on number 22, Caden Ripperger. Lincoln foul on number 43, Ben Bates. Riker Mock will shoot 2. Lane violation called. Timeout, Lincoln. That's a full timeout.
I wondered why I had to see Bacon because usually it's about Wes-Del foul on number 22, Evan Luzader. Carson Hawk for 3. Lincoln foul on number 22, Kanan Ripperger. Riker Mock will shoot 2.
Caden Ripperger. Lincoln substitution. Number 23, Drayden Moore.
Like you're going out there, Gordon.
Wes-Del foul on number 33, Elijah Durr. Braxton Dick. Wes-Del foul on number 33, Elijah Durr.
Yeah, they're going to bring him out now.
Lincoln foul on number 43, Ben Bates. Elijah Durr will shoot two.
Yeah!
Returning for Wes-Del, number 20, Carter Flynn. Also returning for the Warriors, number 10, Joel Jones.
They just took him out of the game.
Wes-Del foul on number 3, Tyler Summers. Lincoln foul on number 1, Carson Hawk. Wes-Del foul on number 3, Tyler Summers. Braxton Dick for 3. Timeout. That's a full timeout. foul on number 1, Carson Hawk.
No, Western Wayne. It's Western Wayne, isn't it? Western Wayne is here.
Timeout Lincoln. That's a 30-second timeout. Wes-Del foul on number 3, Tyler Summers.
They play them on Saturday, don't they? Yeah.
Lincoln is in the bonus. Carson Hawk will shoot 2. Carson Hawk for 3. Timeout Lincoln. It's a full timeout. Timeout Wes-Del. The 30-second timeout. Lincoln foul on number 10, Braxton Dick. Lincoln foul on number 33, Clinton Vickers. Wes-Del is in the bonus. Elijah Durr will shoot 2. Carson Hawk. Lincoln foul on number 10, Braxton Dick. Elijah Durr will shoot 2. Lincoln foul on number 22, Caden Rickover. Trevor Summers will shoot 2. The final score, Wes-Del 42, Lincoln 34. Of course, the game will start in approximately 24 minutes and 16 seconds.
You know he's going to be hungry.
Good evening, Warrior fans, and welcome to Wes-Del High School for the season opener of the IHSAA boys varsity basketball season. I'm with you tonight. I'm the superintendent, Kyle Mealy. With me alongside tonight, two coaches, the real brains of the operation. We've got assistant principal and head boys baseball coach and former Daleville boys basketball coach.
Oh, let's not say that.
Daniel Hansen with us. That was when we really rooted for Daleville when Daniel was there. Not really. And with me, as always during football season, and now making his way into the box in his first year of retirement, the former varsity basketball coach for the Warriors over the last 10 seasons, Coach McLaughlin. Coach, I'm going to start with you. And I'm going to start this off real simple by saying, your first year out of it, if anybody knows experience of an opening night and what you're looking for and kind of what the whole vibe is on an opening night, you're the guy. So, going into this, I'm sure there are nerves for Coach Burkett coming back home. This is not his first stint. He's been in two other places, but he's back here now, and he is loves being a Warrior, loves being home. He's got the maroon jacket on tonight, as you can see there on your screen down in the bottom left. But, Coach, give us a little insight coming straight out of that locker room the last 10 years. What's the vibe on that first night, opening night?
Well, first night, first game, you're always excited for, the season to just get going because you want to see where your team is. You've had a lot of practice. You've been banging against each other all week and for a couple weeks now, and it's just ready to play somebody different. The jamboree is nice, but it's not a game. All the other stuff leads up to this. This is what high school basketball is about. It's about game night. It's about playing and being excited about being out there. Yeah, Coach Burkett and I have had a lot of conversations over the last couple weeks, and he's got these guys ready to go. I think they'll be ready, and he'll have them ready to go. And he's excited to be back on the sidelines, back home, like you said, here at Wes-Del, and expect great things, and I know he'll do well, and we'll all be proud and watch just how this season progresses. And, as a coach, you want to see what you have, and then you want to see every game, see your team make progress and just get a little bit better.
And we hope to see that again. Cambridge City Lincoln coming to town tonight. Last year, quite a battle at Lincoln's Place, and they're always a physical team. They're coming into this one with I believe a pretty young roster. I'm not completely sure, but I feel they're a younger team. They lost some of their experience, but it doesn't matter on game one. Coach Hansen, you've been in these game ones before at the beginning of the year. Again, just trying to shake off. You've been practicing each other for so long. It's probably nice to actually play against somebody else.
Yeah, and there's no better way to do it than open it up at home, too. We've got a great student section there, getting to enjoy some pizza tonight here in between. And, it's just like you said, the nerves, but also the excitement. And nothing better than to be able to open up at home, too. So I'm excited to see what these guys will do, and I think it's going to be a fun season.
Well, for all of you at home, we hope that you, if you couldn't make it out at Richard E. Johnson, we hope you're there with family getting ready on Thanksgiving Eve. Maybe you've got some of the side dishes being prepared, and you've got a chance to sit down and watch a little basketball here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. We want to give a big shout-out to Andrew Romine, our producer, Esquire, the man who does it all behind the scenes here. We've got a great setup. We are smashed in here at the table. We're going to get that fixed. I think I know somebody that can help us get a better setup. But for what we have, he's got a setup here. We've got everything you can think of, and a great home crowd. Cambridge City Lincoln, I think they're back getting prepared for Thanksgiving, but we want to thank those who did come out. But if you're at Cambridge City and you're tuning in, we want to thank you for listening to the Wes-Del and watching the Wes-Del Sports Network. Our sponsors tonight, the Star Financial Scoreboard continues through basketball season. We want to thank Star Financial Bank for being our scoreboard sponsor. You see scrolling there in the bottom right-hand corner are the corporate sponsors for the Wes-Del Athletics. And it's a beautiful facility. I think it's one of the finest facilities for a basketball game you're going to find. Great atmosphere. As we said, the Gaston community and the Wes-Del community always come out to support. We're getting ready to see here, and we've got a little bit of a pregame we're going to get you to here in just a minute. But just talking about our Warriors and what you're looking at, they are returning both their leading scorers this year with Josiah Love and Corbin Price, which is definitely a plus for the Warriors on that side of things. They have some new faces out there. One you'll hear of is a transfer from Texas, Gabe Becerra, who will get a lot of playing time, and he's been a nice addition. I was able to see him last week at the Jamboree. Loss from last year, probably our big losses there was Travis Bunch and remind me, Coach, who's the other senior?
Cade Pretorius.
Cade Pretorius was another senior,
Yep.
and Nate Blaylock.
Nate Blaylock, all three of those guys that came in and all had important roles for us. But, as you said, bringing back a lot of guys that got a lot of, they were all young. They were in the same boat Cambridge City's in this year. A lot of guys getting their feet wet last year. That should pay off this year with a lot of guys coming back with a lot of varsity experience.
And as we said, Coach McLaughlin had the opportunity to sit down with Coach Burkett, and we're going to get you right to that. The first game of the sit down with the coach, it's Coach McLaughlin with Coach Burkett.
Hi, and welcome to the pregame show. This is the kickoff season of the 2023-24 season. I'm here with Coach Burkett. I'm Coach McLaughlin. Coach,
Thank you.
We are here, and it's an exciting time of the year. We're ready to kick off the first game of the year here at home, which is always great against Cambridge City. Tell us a little bit maybe about how the preseason's gone up to this point, and then we'll talk a little bit about the week ahead.
Well, I think the guys have been working really hard, and we had good numbers all preseason long. Participation was good, and we are now going to have a varsity JV and freshman team again this year. As I know most of your years, I think only last year was the only year, right, without that. So numbers are good. Competition in practice is good. We've got a lot of upperclassmen. So leading into this season, it's been really nice. And now that we're in and having real practices, full practices with everybody there, we're competitive. So it's very nice.
So we got we had the alumni game, which was always a big hit. Sounds like that was great, and meet the family night, which was a little different twist, which I think was an awesome addition to it all. And how'd you feel that whole night went out?
I thought it was awesome. I really enjoyed being able to include our kindergartners all the way through. Obviously, my son's in kindergarten, and it's kind of cool to be able to see him in a Wes-Del jersey, just like what I would have worn when I was that age. And so, seeing the kindergarten through people who graduated from here come together on one night, it was really awesome.
That's great, and like I said, it's a great addition and a nice way to kind of kick off the season. I always love the alumni game, having everybody back, and fun way to kind of keep those connections going.
Yeah.
So now we had Jamboree over this past week, and now we're leading into tonight's game, which is Cambridge City Lincoln. Cambridge City comes in having graduated a lot of guys, and it's always weird this first game as coaches for us because you don't really know much about them other than what you can kind of pull together from their scrimmage or maybe, what you can find out online. But with Cambridge City here and, like to think that being at home is an advantage, like to think that with guys coming back with some varsity experience, that would be an advantage. And I'm sure that you're probably just preparing us more this game.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you hit the nail on the head there. We are the more experienced team. We bring more back. Also, it's a new system, and they haven't seen us. Unless he's going back, I guess, and watching film of when I coached at Western Moon, he might have somewhat of an idea of what we might do. But I haven't been on the sideline for 2 years, so he's probably not looking at that.
No.
So ultimately, we're probably a little bit more experienced. We've got a good idea of who their guys are going to be as far as their top 2 or 3. But past that, it's going to be we'll find out.
Right.
I mean, we'll find out because we haven't been able to watch them, and you can't scout a scrimmage.
Right.
So we didn't do that, and we weren't able to. You just try and talk to other coaches and see, if you get their feel for what the team's going to be like. But we'll be focusing on us. You're right.
And that's part of coaching and what goes into our jobs as coaches is that you kind of just got to make those adjustments as you go, and they'll have to they're in the same boat.
Yeah.
They'll have to do the same thing. So then we'll have some time off of Thanksgiving Day and then bounce right back for another game over the weekend, which will be on the road, correct?
Yep, at Alexandria.
Always a fun place to play, but a challenge early in the season and a sectional opponent.
Yes, absolutely, and they're always well coached, and they're going to be a team that's going to probably switch it up on us defensively. So we're going to have to be prepared for that. I think they're going to be young, but that doesn't mean they're not going to be very good. So it's going to be a battle on Saturday as well.
So just finally, as we prepare for tonight and we look at the season ahead, we're going to cover all the home games. But as we look just as the season ahead, tell us what you expect from the guys and what we should look for when we see Wes-Del on the floor this year.
Yeah, constant improvement, playing hard, working hard. The defensive side of the ball is very important for us. I think if shots aren't falling, we still got to make up for it on the defensive side. And when the shots are falling, hopefully we can win big in some games. So those things are important to us. And I was telling, I did a podcast earlier and with Coach Biff Wilson, and we were talking about the basketball season is a long season. So how do you break that up? Well, I always looked at it as 3 seasons. We've got until Christmas break, then after Christmas break, and then we've got the postseason. So we hope to improve in this first season that we're starting tonight, and then moving forward then in the second season we'll make some adjustments that if we need to, or improve or tweak what we have, and then heading into sectional time, obviously in the third season we want to be playing our best basketball.
And it starts tonight with a home game here against Cambridge City Lane. Coach, good luck this season. Good luck tonight. And as you know, we'll be touching base on and off the air, but continued good luck and looking for good things this season.
Yep, thank you.
And welcome back. Another, just like football season, another riveting interview by Coach McLaughlin. Coach, couldn't help but notice you went with sleeveless in that one.
Yeah, it was warm that day, so I went ahead and went
I can tell your arms weren't cold because you still had enough fur on.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anyway, let's meet the Warriors that we've been
all right, let's
getting ready to talk about. But we'll just go through the seniors first. Your seniors on the team. For you at home, keeping track, number 3, Abdullamir. He's a 5'11" guard. And then you've got number 4, senior 6-foot Jacob Grant.
Voted as one of the captains this year.
He is a captain?
Yes.
Well, then I'll star him as a captain. And senior Jared Ladd, number 14, 6 foot. He's going to be playing inside. Senior Jack Rooker, 6'5", playing inside as well, along with a 6'2" senior, number 22, Sawyer Slopsema. Going back, I missed Rooker. Rooker is number 20 if you're watching at home. Number 24, Corbin Price, second leading scorer. Coming back, he was averaging a little over 9 points last year. 6'2" senior. He's more of a swing man, small forward. Then your point guard, number 30, Trey Adams, senior, 5'11". Trey averaged a little over 5.1 assists a game last year, led the area really in assists. And then you have senior guard, number 33, Brady Burden at 5'11". Looking at your juniors, you have number 10, Tyler Summers. He's 6 foot junior that'll be playing some time here. And then we talked about the transfer, number 23, junior Gabe Becerra from Texas. He looked good in the jamboree. A nice little compliment at guard there with Josiah Love and Corbin Price. And then, as the man we just mentioned, leading scorer returning after 17 a game last year, number 25, the junior Josiah Love.
That's your other captain, by the way.
And that's the other captain. And rounding out the lineup is the junior number 34, Grayson Mealy at 6 foot. And he'll be your guy inside. As Coach would know, he'll be the one setting screens, banging, and getting some rebounds, and we hope that he just doesn't foul out. Personally, for those of you at home, I can say what I want about him. He's mine. So, 24 seconds to go. We've got Coach Hanson, Coach McLaughlin. You're listening to the superintendent, Kyle Mealy. I can't think, probably with 3 of us now, and this is going to be interesting with 3 of us, but I can't think of 3 of the least popular people in the district to be able to bring this game to.
Well, we're glad to be here.
Into the homes of everyone.
Well, you're welcome, and feel free to hit that mute button. But in the meantime, let's honor America by
the playing of the national anthem. We're going to let you view that, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wes-Del High School, Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium, K. Saunders Court, for tonight's varsity game featuring the visiting Golden Eagles of Lincoln High School and your Wes-Del Warriors. At this time, please rise and join Wes-Del Choral Director Emily Love and her daughter, and Wes-Del Senior Jenna Love as they sing our national anthem.
And there you hear it. All right. Coach Hansen went ahead and almost took the whole program down tonight. He took that whole table down.
He's hurting over here. He's hurting.
He should be because it almost knocked our sound out for a minute.
Is Tony here?
Well, there you go, folks. Giving you a preview of Lincoln High School and what they're going to be bringing. They're getting through the lineups right now, waiting to see their starting lineups.
Well, I can tell you that they graduated a 6'7" and a 6'5" kid that were 4-year starters for them that were very good last year. They also graduated 2 shooters, so they're going to be really young and a lot of inexperience. They bring back 1 player with varsity experience, but the rest of these guys are going to be kind of getting their feet wet tonight for Coach Klein. Coach Rodney Klein's been there for several years, a good coach, and has a lot of wins under his belt. So he'll probably, as you see the year go along, you'll see this team improve, but they may be awfully young here to start with, and hopefully that can play into Wes-Del's advantage.
I don't know who number 4 is. Our roster doesn't have a number 4, but I'm going to say that's Brian Gillespie.
Oliver Webb.
Oliver Webb, yep. That's not number 10 on the roster.
Okay, he's not number 10. So their starting lineup is Dustin Lunsford, number 1, Evan Stuckey, number 2, Oliver Webb, number 4, and the lights went out, and I can't see a thing.
Well, you just
and I'll get you real quick.
Along here.
I'll get you real quick. Ryan Sturgis, number 12, and Aiden Munchel, number 22. And now here come the Warriors for their starting lineup. As you can see on your screen, voice of the Warriors, Coach Biff Wilson.
Thanksgiving break, so no drum line, but that'll show up soon.
Number 10, Tyler Summers. Number 14, Jared Ladd. Number 20, Jack Rucker. Number 22, Sawyer Slotsma. Number 30, Trey Adams. And number 33, Brady Burden. Starting tonight for the Warriors, a 6-foot senior guard, number 4, Jacob Grant. A 6-foot junior guard, number 23, Gabe Becerra. A 6'2" senior forward, number 24, Corbin Price. A 6-foot junior guard, number 25, Josiah Love. And a 6-foot junior forward, number 34, Grayson Mealy. The head coach of the Warriors, proving once again that once you're a Warrior, you're always a Warrior. Welcome home, Josh Burkett.
And there you have it. Starting lineup tonight is going to be Jacob Grant, Josiah Love, Corbin Price, Gabe Becerra, and Grayson Mealy. Jack Rooker has been ill for the last several, we're talking a week and a half.
Been a while.
And he will be coming in at some point, but he is trying to find his legs again. So here we go, getting the 23-24 IHSA basketball season started at Wes-Del. Here's the tip. Lincoln gets the tip, and we're underway. And it looks like right now that's number 12 with it, Sturgis at the top of the key. And it's a quick move right there.
Wes-Del comes out man-to-man. Quick shot by 22 there. And Grayson Mealy does his job and gets a rebound.
Here comes Jacob Grant across the half-court line with it. He's being picked up. Becerra now with it. Nice drive on the baseline by Gabe Becerra. Quick pass over to Love. Love inside, back to Becerra. Little baseline action. And now Becerra has it in the corner looking for a screen from Grayson. He gets it. Grayson inside, and a foul called on number 1. That's Dustin Lunsford.
Yeah, Grayson, as you can see, is doing his job, setting screens there, and did a little post up after the screen, got the ball, and reached around, got the foul there.
Now swinging it quickly here, looking for Jacob Grant off a curl screen. It's back out to Mealy. Mealy puts it on the floor, drives it inside, and it's a errant shot, and no call there. So back over to Lincoln. Lincoln back with it.
It's a drive and a bucket.
Foul called on Gabe Becerra. That'll be his first.
And I don't know if that's going to be part of Cambridge's plan to shoot quick, but they got the ball down there quick and weren't afraid to go right to the basket. And as you can see, Coach obviously wants that transition defense to get back there and get in front of that guy.
Why is there a 2? Did they score at all?
They scored the bucket, yes.
Oh, that makes sense. I didn't watch that. There's Josiah Love. It gets the angle and uses the backboard there, Coach. I think he gets that one.
Yep.
Yeah, this is Munchell with it. Over to
Should be over and back.
And it is an over and back. Good crowd, good student section. They got free pizza in between games, thanks to Mancino's and the athletic department, and maybe a sponsor that we aren't sure of. Either way.
Try to figure out where they want to bring this ball in.
Jacob Grant will enter over to Corbin Price. Back to Grant. Looking for a lob. It's almost there. Good defense there inside by nice cut by Josiah Love, and we're tied.
Good cut off the curl right there. See the action away from the ball, and he curls right to the basket and a great pass and finish.
This is Sturgis with it, being guarded by Love. Looking for a back cut. It wasn't there. Gabe Becerra knocks it away.
Tried the old push down back cut play there, Coach Hansen.
Yeah,
we've seen a few times, haven't we?
Josiah Love did a great job right there, staying underneath that. He didn't get out in the passing lane.
Trying to get that top foot as a defender over the top, and he didn't do it. Kept his back foot behind and didn't give up the back cut.
Sturgis with it, top of the key. Drive down, the shot is up and off, and they're going to get Grayson Mealy on a block out after the shot. That'll be Grayson's first.
Grayson did a great job contesting and blocking out there. He just rode him out a little bit. We've seen that a few times.
A little extracurricular there, and that's
adrenaline.
Yeah. Grayson Mealy now will exit, and Trey Adams will come into the game. So this is good. We'll go a little guard heavy.
Yeah, all guard. Guys can play any position out there. 5 guys out there right now.
And now with it is Oliver Webb, and he throws it away, but still a loose ball. No one really has possession, and now it's Josiah Love and a lot of contact. They got a foul. We'll see who it's on. It's either Webb or number 2 Stuckey.
That was right there was a perfect example of early season basketball right there. That was a sloppy play right there. And the ball pressure that Wes-Del's putting on is really causing fits here. Here's a little 1-4 high action. So that's a little back screen to a ball screen here. We see that a few times if you watch Purdue.
They're going to call a screen. I think the foul is on the screen.
Here comes Jack Ricker like you talked about.
And that is Corbin Price picking up his foul. So the Warriors now with 3 fouls. Got to look at that because remember the new rule. And as you said, Jack Ricker comes in. But the new rule, Coach, is 5 in their shooting.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it's 5 a quarter, and there's no one-on-one. So you just get the 5 and you get 2 shots.
There was the ball pressure is really bothering.
They're going to get Jacob Grant. This official is awful.
Yeah, and at this point, there's going to be a lot of free throws.
If it's getting to 5, it's almost there.
This guy's in the wrong sport.
We're doing a great job of ball pressure right now. We got to just adjust to the way they're calling it, which is way too close, but we've got to adjust. So keep your hands off a little bit more, but I love the ball pressure.
Now it is
good.
Sturgis still with it, and Love, and he gets a push off and then a shot up. Good block out, and it's Jacob Grant with it in transition. Nice. Love for 3 off a transition, and it's going to be just a little short. Rooker couldn't handle it, and here comes Lincoln. Sturgis has it. That's Stuckey. Or no, Lunsford, excuse me. Lunsford with his own rebound, and he scores, and it's 4-2.
You're going to see a lot of shots from 22 Munchell. They better find Josiah because he won't miss them too many times.
There it is. Little holiday cranberry sauce from Josiah Love from deep. That's your favorite, Coach.
I do like cranberry sauce.
I don't.
I know you don't. There's a skip pass, good block, close
Webb
out. And there's Munchell again. He's going to take a lot of shots tonight.
Rooker with the rebound, and here comes Grant in Love. Nice attack mode, and just a little too much there. Gets his own rebound, saves it to Rooker. Jack going in, nothing there.
Yeah.
Defense there by Lunsford, and now
there's another foul.
That guy, that's all he knows how to do.
I wouldn't say that's the only thing, but Did call foul there.
I can tell you this is his favorite holiday coming up.
So here we are talking about that rule, Coach Hansen.
Yeah, they got 2 shots here now, and any foul now the rest of the way this quarter. 4 minutes, 29 seconds. They'll be shooting 2 free throws.
Two
What's
free
the
throws.
purpose?
You know, I was told a couple of different reasons, and neither one of them made sense to me. One, speed up the end of the game so you're less likely to foul when there's 2
I actually
free
think
throws.
it'll extend the game.
Yeah, because now instead of the one-on-one,
Yeah.
if you miss early, you're still going to shoot another one.
That
The other one was supposedly that old famous to clean up play around the post and clean up, which
That's
they've
not
been
going to work
saying
either.
now for 30
Yeah,
years.
That's
so.
not going to work either. Entering the lineup for Lincoln is Patterson, Noah Patterson, number 0, and Brian Gillespie, number 3. Yeah.
Luckily,
Rooker with a good block out there.
they have not hit their free throws, luckily,
Well, maybe it's a good strategy for us to foul.
so far.
Becerra now swinging it, gets it over to Trey Adams, and Jack Rooker comes off. And I was going to say, if they got to split the check, this guy's getting most of it because he's called everything. Oh, it's a different guy. This guy called it.
Well, I like the action. They're getting the curl action coming off of that screen away act, and we've gotten that several times now.
See if we can hit our free throws.
Good start.
There we go.
Yeah, boy, Jack.
Jack Rooker puts that one in, extends the lead 6-4. And Rooker's second one is up and good. So it's 7-4. A little bit of pressure here by Trey Adams, but everyone else kind of backs down. It's Patterson with it. Looked like he carried it, but that's an old rule. They'll get a foul. Somebody will get a foul here.
They're going to call Jack. No, they're calling Becerra on that one.
23, Gabe Becerra. That'll be his second.
I guess they're calling the trip there.
So that's going to bring in Corbin Price.
One of the things I've always been frustrated with as a coach was in those situations where a guy's just putting his head down and driving, and then you bail him out with a
He's got nowhere to go. I agree.
Yeah. And he trips and falls. Well, it's okay. Did he trip because he got fouled, or did he trip because he's driving out of control, which 9 out of 10 times in high school you're going to get that called on the defense.
Coach, the Klein brothers are together for the first time in a while.
Yeah, Rodney and brother Brian down there coaching together. Brian, a longtime coach at Blue River, we know well from the conference. Reversal. Here comes that back screen action.
There it is. Corbin Price inside, and they're going to get.
All right.
Surprisingly, this guy got another foul.
Well,
22 got another one. That's
good for us because he's there returning.
So we so far have been able to hit free throws. I may have jinxed us, but I think Corbin's going to hit both of these. There's the first one.
The shooter's touch.
Grayson Mealy re-enters. Grayson comes in for Jacob Grant. That's going to put in both Jack Rooker and Grayson Mealy as the interior. And then you've got your guard play of Price, Adams, and Love. Price hits another free throw. So started a little early here with some fouls.
Oh,
that's a travel. You're not allowed to do that anymore.
He knew it because he threw it away, trying to get rid of it.
So it's 9-4 right now. Let's see if we can capitalize on the turnover. I was just Mr. Producer and Mrs. Producer informed me that Rodney Klein's son is also on the bench. So it's a
family affair.
Family affair over there for the Cambridge City Lincoln.
Here comes your reversal screen. There's Josiah posting up.
A lot of contact. A lot of contact that he got a shove in the back when that ball was going in, but they don't like that call. They like the tick that one. That's the one
that's
they
going to
like.
be a good bucket. That's going to be good. Jack's hitting that ball off the rim there, or off the backboard. Once he hits the backboard, it's
the only thing I don't understand is if you're posting up and you get shoved in the back, we don't call that, but we call that.
Well, yeah. Bucket's good. They counted that, so this will be one shot here.
So who was the foul on? I don't think he reported a foul. No, he'd never.
Oh, he's explaining it. Yeah.
He never gave a number. That's the problem. We don't know who the foul is on.
Okay. Jason Slops doing the book down there, trying to get a.
So they're going.
It's
two
on
shots.
Trey Adams.
You get 2 shots.
Yeah. So they said they're not counting the bucket. They said it's on the foul was on the floor.
Oh wow, we get a break there.
So 7-1.
Foul was on Trey Adams. We did get that cleared up.
Okay, well, that's a break for Wes-Del.
I got lost in the hair gel. I couldn't figure out.
Got lost in translation there.
Exactly who got the foul. And they hit 2 there. That is Evan Stuckey with it. Thank goodness we had Coach Hansen with us. He got that one sorted out. Here's Trey Adams with it, looking for a screen
Back
from
screen
Grayson into
screen.
a ball screen. Grayson trying to post up inside. That one off the foot of Adams. And that's a nice little 15-footer from Corbin Price and just missed it. And over to Lincoln. So it's 9-6 now with 3 to go. He's out of control. I was going to say, if they call a foul, it's...
That one bounces out of bounds and come over to the Warriors.
Well, coaches, you guys can see that some of it's shaking rust off.
Well, it's early in the year, right, Coach?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And adjusting to the fouls a little bit, too. Like you said, I think that's going to be definitely an adjustment
right.
early in the games, getting 2 free throws.
I'll say this, too. Let's when we get the next break, I'll make another good point, which you'll love.
You will? I will love it.
Just kidding.
Jacob Grant with a nice drive. Nice little dip
Yeah, finish that, Corbin.
inside by Corbin Price. That's off Jack Rooker. Good
Finish it,
rebound
Jack.
and got fouled inside. Great job by Jack Rooker. See who the foul is on Lincoln. It is on 0. That is Noah Patterson, his first.
Point I was going to make there as Jack shoots his free throws, let's knock these down, Jack, is that one thing we have to take in mind, too, is we're 2 weeks into it. It used to be that you got a whole month to practice before the season started, but now we're down to 2 weeks. Brand new system here with Coach Burkett. He's putting in a new system. So guys are playing hard as they can, because that's one of the things that's really important, to play hard, give great effort. They also have to think through some stuff's not really there yet, as far as just maybe, second nature to them, which will come as the season goes. So they're still thinking through the game a little bit.
And we've got a timeout here and see what this is going to be from Lincoln. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here. But as you mentioned, shorter period getting ready into the season, but Coach Burkett has to bring in a whole new system and learn all those things. But at the same time, some of these guys are veterans, and that's the good thing. They can pick up on some of that stuff pretty quick.
Well, it's tricky.
Well, it is tricky. I wasn't expecting Run DMC this early, but Coach Wilson is feeling it.
Well, he's tricky too. Well, one of the things as coaches, I know Coach Hansen probably talked to this too, baseball is even worse. Once you get into game situation, baseball, you really don't have any time to practice, so you feel like you're really never prepared, and you always want to get – you can always improve. As coaches, we see so many things we want to improve on all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. And early on here too, when you look at this, there's been a lot of turnovers both ways. So, like you said, you tip your hat a little bit at the defense. Some of it's early in the year, but look for both teams, I think, settle down and knock down some shots.
Well, right now we're just trying to clean up the water from the 30-second timeout on the floor.
That's good eyes right there. You saw it.
Yeah. Coach Burkett coming out of the timeout here with a little full court pressure.
Yeah, I like it. A little man-to-man full court. See if we get a little run and jump action here.
Yeah.
And not yet.
A little bit of token pressure, really. That one knocked away.
Be careful there, Corbin.
Surprised he didn't call a foul there.
Yeah, be careful reaching. And Corbin's already got one. We don't need to pick up another one.
So Lincoln will inbound from always the most awkward place to inbound, almost in the corner down there.
Coffin corner.
Trying to get a lob there, but Josiah guarded it really well. Abdullah is in the game now at the guard position. He's giving him some minutes. Noah Patterson with a drive kick. That one's off and rebounded by Jacob Grant, and we're off and running. Somehow, sniper, SEAL Team 6 on Jack Rooker. Back to Grant for 3, and it's good.
Attaboy, Jacob.
Jacob Grant knocks it down and extends the lead 12-6. Here comes Lincoln with it. Using a little bit of switching man-to-man, it looks like.
Yes.
Patterson in the corner trying to drive on Abdullah. Knocks down, surprisingly, not a foul called. I'll take it.
Jacob Grant was out of bounds when he touched the ball, so that'll stay here with Cambridge City.
I'm trying to work on some more moisture on the floor there.
It is a little warm in here.
It is?
I don't know. You feel like it is? Oh, I guess maybe it's just me. I'm older than you guys.
Just you and Coach Hansen, I guess.
I don't know.
Well,
you're in the middle
he said he's all right.
Yeah.
Well, the coach's show showed us that you're covered in fur, so.
It's true.
We got a little. This is so. Well, you know what it is? It's the hockey rink under the floor.
That's right. That's like It's a Wonderful Life. There's a swimming pool under there. People were asking for one when we were putting the football field in. We got a pool under there now.
They're very inexpensive to run.
That's right. Well, here we go.
Patterson has it now. Back. That's the old screen.
Back to the
inbounder.
corner.
Yeah. Lincoln now looking at it. That's Sturgis over to number 2 took the shot there. That was Stuckey, and then off is Jacob Grant. Nice little pass inside to Jack Rooker. And a foul is called, but a nice little pass inside from Grant.
Both Jack, Corbin did a nice job running the floor. He had options right there. Went to Jack, who sealed his man, just didn't finish, but Jack's going to go back to the free throw line and knock these down.
Foul was on Oliver Webb. Here's Rooker, who missed his last 2 at the line. He got that one. Sawyer Slopsma coming in to give Corbin Price a break. This is the first time seeing Slopsma, the senior, forward. He'll give us a nice minute 35 here, give a rest for Corbin Price.
Also keeps Corbin from getting that second foul here in the first quarter. And
we're bringing some pressure with it. Just a little token, just slow things down. Slopsma now picks up, and that's a drag of a foot, but you're not going to call that. Sturgis now has it.
They stopped calling that when they stopped the one-on-ones.
Back in the old days.
Good closeout, nice drive, containment, extra pass, baseline drive. Got to stop that. Jack Rooker with a kick there.
Well,
you can't allow baseline drive there on that. That's one of the things that no Coach Burkett's got to force it back to the middle. Jack needs a quick break. He's like you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, he's trying to find it. He's been sick for 7 days. He's trying to get better.
He's playing well, though.
Yeah, he is. Grayson Mealy will come in and give him a spell here for a minute 10. That's a lot of steps.
Let's finish there in a flex.
A lot of steps. That's the old Patrick Ewing into a flex that I don't know if I would have flexed.
Don't know. I knew I shouldn't have mentioned that, but
I would have been in that's on Josiah Love. I think that's his first.
Yes.
I would have.
We're going to see if he can get the finish, and he doesn't.
And a rebound is Sawyer Slopsma now. And they're off and running. Here's Josiah Love on a drive. Nice little spin move into a shot. It's off, knocked out of there. And here comes Noah Patterson with it. Into Abdul-Amir, and wow. Abdul-Amir gets the charge call. I don't know if I'm a Cambridge City Lincoln fan if I believe it, but
you know what I would have said there, Coach Hansen.
It was way under the bucket.
When they bring that circle in, if I'm the defense. I guess.
Hey, we'll take it.
High school, they always told me as officials, there's no circle. They can stay as deep as they want.
They'll take it.
And a great job by Abdullah there, staying on the ground, not trying to jump.
Running a lot of ball screens right now, and out of that double post action. Jacob Grant trying to get in the ball inside. That one was not open.
20 seconds left.
Puts his head down, drives, and they're going to get a foul on Josiah Love. That's going to be his second. That's a tough one.
Looks like they're going to get it on Abdullah.
Are they going to get it on Abdullah?
Yeah, I think they got him on a reach in from the corner.
Okay, I'll take that because Josiah Love didn't foul him.
No, that's a break there too. Abdullah is completing his case, but he ought to just raise his hand in that situation. No.
Make sure Josiah
that's my first. I'll take it. I don't want Josiah to get a second.
I'm going to tell you what. I can tell you what they're going to do on Friday at Cambridge City Lincoln. They're going to shoot free throws.
Yes.
Because Coach Klein is about losing his mind down here on the free throw shooting.
Yeah.
Brady Burton in now for the Warriors here in the final seconds of the first quarter. Warriors lead 14-9.
See if we got 14 seconds. See if we can get the last shot here.
There's a screen by Slopsma and Mealy for 3.
Bang!
And he hits it. Grayson Mealy for 3.
That's one more than you hit.
That is. There was a lot of people. And that one goes up and it's off. 17-9 is the end of your first quarter. We're going to take a quick break here, and we'll be back on the Wes-Del Sports Network. And a good first quarter. And finished there with a 3 by Grayson Mealy and 17-9. Coaches, what's your guys' take on the first quarter?
Well, I think the way we ended right there was huge too. And Coach and I was talking there on the break there that if Grayson knocks down a couple of those, that changes your philosophy a little bit defensively because he can really stretch the floor, which opens up Josiah and Corbin and some other guys to really get to the middle.
And it looks like we have a foul called here.
Call that on Gabe.
We're going to call that on Gabe Becerra. That official is terrible. That's going to be Becerra's third. I'm just going to be honest. The IHSA needs to work on that guy.
Well, Coach.
I think Coach is trying to make his case that he was in this corner.
Yeah, he's bad.
Well, he's the wrong guy, but.
That one knocked away and almost out of bounds.
Yeah.
Now that's going to be over and back.
For us. Let it go, Joe. Let it go. Sorry, sometimes the coach in me is coming out a little bit here up here.
The coach in me is going to come out because this guy is,
Well, they say there's a shortage, and sometimes you see the examples.
Oh, he's probably a great guy. He's probably a great human. He's just probably JV level right now. All right, Trey Adams has it.
See what we got here. Double low action. Screen across. Here comes a reversal down screen to a back screen. That'll be a post up. Oh, had him.
Josiah Love trying to get off that screen. It gets inside. Nice little move. And good rebound by Corbin Price.
Finish.
Up and good. I'll take that call. That's not good either, but I'll take that one. Corbin Price finishing. And the foul was on number 22.
They had Corbin on the initial screen coming across. They didn't throw it to him. Joe on the drive missed that little floater, and Corbin cleaned up the mess for him and got the bucket, and now going to get this free throw.
You know what I hate about it is, I mean, you got Becerra with 3. Now Lincoln has Munchell with 3. Those are two guys that, I mean, need to be in the game, and it's not like they're out there beating people up.
Those are guys that have been begging all year for the season to start. Now they got to sit and watch the whole first half.
Yeah, I can't handle how bad it's getting.
Well, just let them play a little bit. But here we are. We got to adjust.
Grant with a nice little poke there knocks it out, and then
helps the guy up.
Stirs us up. That's good. 7:15 to go. It's 20-9. Here on the eve of the great Thanksgiving. Trey Adams will pick up Munchell, who's playing with 3. Nice
Step
up
through.
and under there. Step through, and then Adams, there we go. We're off and running. That one to Love. Love gets inside.
There
nice
you go.
little move. Timeout, and that's a full timeout by Cambridge City Lincoln, and we will take a timeout, and we'll be right back with you on the Wes-Del Sports Network. We'd like to thank our Wes-Del Sports Network sponsors, the Van Mater Reed Realty Team, Star Financial Bank, and Dowling Dumpster Rentals. Mike Dowling, owner of Dowling Dumpster Rentals, is right there getting ready to sit down on the bench. And he's a coach with the team, so.
Must be doing well with the dumpster rentals. That's a nice suit he's got on.
That is a classy-looking suit. He's all dressed up. He runs the dumpster rentals in a suit.
Does he? All
yeah.
right. Well, I might take him up on that just to see it.
If he doesn't show up at your house in a suit, it's half off.
Oh, that may or may not be true, folks.
That may or may not be true. Trey Adams now picking up Munchell with it, and that went over to Stuckey. Stuckey trying to get inside. I like the defense so far.
Yep.
I thought that was a double dribble, but I guess he never truly had possession.
There's a back cut. Corbin, keep your head back. Yeah. That's going to be a call tonight. As much as we don't want it to be, that's been a foul all night, and I hate it, but that's the way they're going to call it. And I guess the only positive is that it plays into our favor a little bit because we have a lot more depth for that.
When did the game get so soft?
Well, when these guys showed up, but normally they'll let you play through because this ain't going to be called this way I can promise you. We get in conference play or we get into some of these other guys, it's going to be a lot more physical than this. And people
always say to me, well, you're on them so much, you ought to do it. Love to. I plan to. At some point, I plan to. I'll be an official. You can yell at me. I can tell you this much. I'll do it way better than these guys are doing it. You got to have a little bit of savvy and know what you're doing and have played the sport a little bit, but they just don't let anybody play anymore. It's become so soft. 22-11.
Here comes Trey with the ball.
He's still running that 4 across, the 4 high.
It's going to be a back screen here. Nope. Step out. Looks like Trey has the option to dribble
that looked like a foul right there. Hey, I'll give you that one. That was. Evan Stuckey gets it. So far,
that's also the third here.
20 fouls called so far.
Yeah, that's already the third in the second quarter. As we mentioned, they now with the new rule, they're going to be shooting free throws on the next 2.
20 fouls. And we're not even at halftime. We're not even close to halftime. 6 minutes to go here, and we've called 20 fouls. And Josiah he really got down there where nobody was. He was kind of in no man's land. And thankfully, Lincoln threw it away.
For us there. The pass there, Josiah is trying to drive it baseline, make that drift pass, but if it's not open, somebody is going to have to dive to the basket, give you somewhere to throw it. Because that time, as you said, it wasn't open. There's a back screen, ball screen.
Jason has it. Nice little entry pass inside to Jack Rooker, and nice job by Rooker. And
keep the ball high, score it.
Did a great job there by Jack. And Warriors extended 24-11 now.
Yeah, you contain the drive.
Yeah, that's too easy. Timeout, 30-second timeout. We'll stay here. And I'll let you and Coach, what do you got down there other than the 20 fouls? What do you see?
Well, so far we got the 2 scores for Cambridge Lincoln as Lunsford has 6 and Stuckey, I believe, has 7. So that's your 13. So really there's a lot of their offense is going through those 2. And for the Warriors right now, I think if you're the coaching staff, you're pretty happy right now. There's a lot of spread out. Grayson's hit a 3, Josiah's hit a 3, Jacob Grant's hit a 3. We're getting to the free throw line. Jack's got 6. So you can see it pretty well balanced.
And that's what you want to see at this,
absolutely,
especially at the start, is this group's going to have to look at each other at different times. And that's what you really, as a coach, that's what you want. Like, you don't want it to have to go through one guy all the time. And a lot of people are like, well, you know, everybody wants to have that one guy you go through. Not really. You'd like to have it spread around where you didn't have to focus on one.
No, I'd like to have 5 guys you had to guard.
Yeah.
There's a ball screen, a slip, and Grayson just popped out.
He didn't slip. Instead of,
got to read.
And
we'll figure that out.
Is going to be a foul on Trey Adams. They're going to say a shooting foul.
Trey got up underneath him a little bit on the shot there.
And that should be Trey's second.
One of the other things that you, as Coach Hanson's making the point here, all the different scoring options we have is, now if I'm here scouting, which I saw several teams walk in. I talked to a few of them. I know Alexandria is here watching us. We play them Saturday. Now who are you saying, okay, we got to stop right now, because we've moved the ball around quite a bit, getting a lot of different scoring options. So I like that as a coach.
Abdulamir comes in for Trey Adams. We got a little bit of foul trouble. We got Adams with 2, Corbin Price with 2, and then Becerra has 3. So it's really our guards that are in a little bit of trouble. Abdullah in there with a rebound. So we're going to have to get some good minutes from some guys deeper in the bench.
They've been here before. They know what to do.
There, go straight up with it, Jack.
Boy, left hand. Nope, called a travel.
Called him a travel.
I couldn't tell. It looked awkward, but yeah. I couldn't tell. I thought he kept that right foot down.
I agree with Jack. I don't think he did.
Here comes the ball pressure.
I've never been known to really go against him. Let's see if we can get a good ball pressure here. If they're going to
don't reach.
They're going to let Abdul. He's going to whistle him here at some point. You wait. Right there.
There it was. He gave him a chance to get his hands off. And
Abdulamir with his second foul, and that's going to put a reach and put them underneath. They're 1 away from being in the bonus. It's going to take me a whole year to get used to that.
Yeah, me too. I was down there in the JV game, and Coach Hansen had to correct me. So, good rebound, Jack.
Now they're going to get. Are they going to get a foul on the rebound?
Yep.
Number 2. That'll be his second.
Number 2, Evan Stuckey.
My goodness. Am I crazy, or is there just a lot of fouls being called?
You are crazy, but there are a lot of fouls being called. But I don't know. We're going to have to adjust. We can sit here and complain all we want, but
I will
adjust to the game.
Don't worry, I will. Got to swing that. Got to swing it. We've been on that side enough.
Back cut. Nice read by Grayson and Josiah.
Jack thought about it. Ooh, man, that was. There's nothing there. Just be patient. Be patient. It'll come to you. It'll come to you. Keep working it. Jacob Grant for 3. That one's going to be off a little bit. And here comes Lincoln with it.
Munchell's going right to the rim here. That's going to be a bucket.
And they've cut it down now to an 8-point lead. Jared Ladd's going to go to the bench. He's checking in here.
Grayson's going to have to hold that screen a little longer. He's going to get one on that. There's a nice shot fake. And they got to come out now, though. That's on. It should be on the scouting report from last year if they remember anything from last year. So that Grayson can screen. Breed back cut there, Jacob. Back cut's going to be open. They're overplaying you hard.
Klein is working for the screen call. He wants it
cut. There, good read.
Nice job by Josiah. Nice possession. That's a way to work the clock and get a good possession there. I think Patterson asked to come out. He's still hurting from that screen. He went to Coach Klein and said that he wouldn't mind taking a break.
Nice. Off the curl there. That was a good play.
It was a good play there by number 0. That's Noah Patterson there.
Well, poor Jack Rooker is sucking wind right now because he has not been able to practice and coming off of that sickness, but he's gutting it out. Coach may have to use timeout, just give him a break. There's a
nice cut. Jacob Grant trying to get inside there.
I think as the season goes, you're going to really like this offense because it's going to play as the guys realize some of those back cuts and slips that are open.
Timeout. I think a timeout by Wes-Del. It's a full timeout. Yeah. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. We're back here. Reminder, you're looking at some of your corporate sponsors for the Wes-Del Athletic Department: Montgomery Insurance, Campus Rentals, Martin Insurance, Property Pros, Young's Title, Pizza King. Coach, remind me, and I know I'm belaboring this, but do these guys work as individuals and then get assigned a game, or do they work in teams?
Yes. Most of the time they get assigned to a game, so they may not know who they're working with till they get there. There's rarely any crews that work together anymore, at least through assigners.
So I just think that's, I don't know how I like that. I don't know. Anyway, Warriors have it here, 26-18, about 2:30 to go. We're going to work this offense, there's Jacob Grant for three, and it's a little long, but Jared Ladd with the rebound. That's why he's in there.
Yep, ball will find Jared because he works hard. Dooley with the rip back to the middle. We're going to set it back up.
I think they just kind of keep working it.
Skip pass over to Jared.
Just keep working that offense like they did the last possession. And you'll find something. Running some clock. I think this is okay.
That's not a bad idea.
Jacob Grant with a great drive. There it is. 28-18, 1:55 to go. The second really good long possession by the Warriors. And now
get another foul here. Nope. Got away with.
Grab it. There we go.
Yeah, he fell down with the ball.
Abdul-Amir, though, I like the energy he's bringing.
Yeah.
And Webb's going to come back, I think. Oliver Webb is coming back in. He's got 2 fouls. And also coming back in is number 12. That's Ryan Sturgis.
And Ryan Sturgis.
Sturgis, just a freshman.
Lost sound. Can you still hear?
Yeah.
I can't hear.
Keep talking.
Okay. Mine went out for a minute.
I can hear you.
Grayson's got it, and they're going to call Jared Ladd, I think, on his screen.
Yeah, an illegal screen.
And Jared Ladd gets called for that one. That's his first. It must.
Is in the bonus.
Offensive foul there, I guess.
I was going to say, don't worry, though. He's about to get a free throws.
It's your stinking arm on all these cords. I wish you weren't here. You know what it is?
I miss you too.
Yeah, well.
Can you hear yourself?
I can hear now.
Okay.
I couldn't for the longest time because the hair on your arm grabbed that cord and pulled it out.
Just pipe down.
Folks, would like to remind you that
subscribe on
YouTube
channel for us.
Network or YouTube. At the line now is number 12. That's Ryan Sturgis.
Yeah, he's just a freshman. I think Coach Hansen saw that one coming.
Yeah, it's a lot of ball pressure there, but the way the game's being called tonight.
Who was the foul on?
Dooley.
It was Dooley was picking him up full court.
That was his third.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. They haven't called very many tonight. They need to get a few in. And that's picked up by Jacob Grant.
He's got a full head.
Nice pass, and there's Josiah Love for 2.
Boy, Joe.
Great job. Way to run the floor.
Coach is just having him pick up half court. Good idea.
Yeah.
Just make them run clock. Don't reach, Brady.
There it is.
Good deflection.
And Jacob Grant off and running again. Take that one all the way. There we go. I like this. They've got to end this half really strong right here. 1 minute to go, 32-19.
Four in a row with a bunch of guys that have been sitting for a while coming in and giving great minutes.
There's a 3 in the corner. Not much you can do really there. That kid just knocked out, and that's Oliver Webb. So 32-22, and we've got it here. See if we look to go score or if we just hold it for another. Foul call there. I don't know where he was going to go with that, though.
I think that's going to be out of bounds unless they calls him shooting.
They call that out of bounds.
Yeah.
Fouls on Dustin Lunsford, his second. Folks, if you're keeping track at home, just about everybody that's been in the game has a foul.
Or 2.
Yes. And if you're from Cambridge City and you're unhappy, I don't blame you.
Brady Burden with a shot.
That one's off, and Jared Ladd, again, finding that rebound.
Get it out of there, Jared.
Trying to get it out of there. Gets it over to Grayson, reverses it to Josiah. 26 on the clock.
See if we can get Coach wants either a really good shot or a last shot.
Josiah gets a reset. Grayson trying to.
Easy, Grayson. It's going to be an isolation, I'm guessing. Or
see if we get stay strong. Stay strong. There you go. Don't.
Not yet. Kick it out of there if you don't like
That's
it.
a nice move.
On.
That's a nice move. Oh, I thought he had it. Should be a shooting foul, and it will be.
Lincoln foul on number 2, Evans.
As the season goes,
Josiah Love will shoot 2.
those little bank shots are going to fall for Joe. I haven't seen him miss this many bank shots in a while. He's usually pretty good on those. A little early in the season, like we've said, knocking that rust off. Those will go as the year goes for him. So, and
It's a rare miss at the line.
usually a really good free throw shooter, and so I'm just telling you that he's going to be just fine as the season goes. He's going to knock those down, and I love the shot selection he's taken. Just haven't seen him go in yet. That one will. Oh, just long.
It's a rare.
5 seconds. Let's see if they even know that. Don't foul.
That goes. Nope, it's off. And that'll be your halftime score, 32-22. Wes-Del leads a good first half. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back here with a little bit of a synopsis. So enjoy this muted time away from us on the Wes-Del Sports Network. All right, we are back here at halftime. It is the halftime report. This is where Coach Hansen comes in handy because he did a little stat keeping. These are unofficial results, but do you have scoring down there for us?
Yeah, I've got a couple things here. Like I said, it's unofficial, trying to keep it as we go, but leading the way for the Warriors, Joe has 11, Jacob Grant has 7, Rooker's got 6, Corbin's got 5, and Grayson has 3. So that's your 32 for the Warriors. And as I mentioned there, leading the way for Cambridge City was Stuckey with 7, and then Lunsford with 6. Just as you mentioned throughout the broadcast, if you've been with us tonight and you've been listening, if anybody's playing most of the half, they've got at least 2 fouls. Couple to be a note of for Cambridge City is 22 Munchell. He's got 3, and then Stuckey has 3. And then for the Warriors, Abdullah has 3, and Gabe Becerra. So a few others with 2, but those are your 2 guys with 3.
And there you have it, a good offensive output by Josiah Love and Jacob Grant, 11 and 7. That you like to see that every week, every night from your team. But there were a lot of good pluses there again early in the season. Got a 10-point lead now. How important are the first couple of minutes of the second half, Coach?
Well, as coaches, what we always strive for is to win the first 3 minutes. You want to win those first 3 minutes of the half, coming out of halftime. One of the things that can happen is you either pull and extend this 10-point lead, or you let them right back in it. So you want to, as a coach, you want to get off to a great start, come out with a lot of energy, and you want to keep building on that. One of the things that we talked about off the air was, luckily for us, Lincoln didn't hit some of their free throws. So if they do, it's probably a little bit different ball game because there were a lot of free throws shot in that first half.
Yeah.
But,
I would say kind of watching, like you said, is watching the game, you got to feel like the Warriors dominated that half.
Yes.
But like you said, these first couple minutes here, it's a 10-point game. So and fouls, you got a lot of guys with 3.
Let's think about this too. Josiah has 11 points, and he missed a lot of shots he's going to get normally. Yeah. So as the season goes, I think where we're at is a typical. I mean, compared to what could have been with the foul trouble and some of the shots we missed, have a 10-point lead. Let's win these first 3 minutes and extend this lead.
And here we are to start of the third quarter. It's Lincoln's ball.
Yeah, man,
and we are in a zone.
Yeah, we're in a 3-2 zone, a little 1-2-2 drop action.
It's going to give Webb an opportunity to hit a shot, and he misses. And Corbin Price with the block out.
Trying to keep us out of foul trouble, I think, here early.
Josiah puts his head down, gets to the basket. It's off, but Becerra trying to track that one down, and it's out of his hands over to Lincoln.
Almost could have been double dribble there, but I think they were saying he didn't have possession.
Don't want to give up baseline on a zone. They're going to get Grayson Mealy for a second foul, and that's going to be a shooting foul. So baseline will kill you in a man or a zone. It's a crushing.
Here's one of the things that we have to do if we're going to go into that zone is, and I know Coach is kind of probably talking to him about that, continue to have the energy that we have in man-to-man. We had great energy. Now, I think what he's trying to do, like we talked about, is keep us from getting in foul trouble here with some of these guys already have 3. But you got to keep up the energy. You've got to be very active hands, active feet.
Corbin Price pulls down that one. So 1 of 2 there for Munchell. Or excuse me, that was actually Stuckey at the line. Here's Grant with it, Jacob Grant. And Sturgis, a little crossover there, put Sturgis on the floor. But he's back up. Again, just a freshman.
You could tell watching him shoot his free throws, he's got nice form. So obviously some things that.
That's a terrible spot to give it to him in. Stuckey's going to get the foul. That'll be his 4th. That's a rough foul. First of all, that's not a good spot to inbound the ball right there. You're trapping him with the half-court line, but then Stuckey, he's got to be smarter than that to pick up the 4th foul right there. So that's going to bring in Gillespie. And that's going to hurt a little bit for Lincoln to have him sit most of this quarter, if not all of it. It's Jacob Grant with it at the top of the key. Warriors trying to get some offense going here in the second half. Grayson Mealy at the top of the key with it now, looking for a handoff to Love. Love around the corner. Into the corner to Becerra. We're going to have to just run, reset for Love. And he gets tripped up going inside. Nice
slip.
And there's Corbin Price. A good offense. And it's 34-23 now. Here come.
It's amazing what you'll get on a couple ball reversals against a man-to-man. You'll get a breakdown. You'll get something going to the basket, a back cut, and that's what happened right there.
It is Sturgis with it at the top of the key. They try to get a 5 count. Extended out of the zone now. They're in man-to-man. And that shot is short, and Becerra with a good block out, and we've got it going the other way.
I think that's a great call by
they're going to get Corbin Price for an offensive foul.
I thought it was a great call by Coach to go back to man. He didn't like the energy, and they got 2 really good looks last time. We get a turnover right there that led to a transition. Corbin just got a jump stop, power that up right there. But
3rd foul on Price will mean he will exit and Jack Rooker will enter.
I like the aggressiveness, though, by Corbin. Just got to jump stop and gather yourself, and little jumper right there.
Sturgis now will bring it across the half-court line and get Lincoln into a set. Webb now looking to screen.
Cross screen action.
I can't see. I have no idea what's going on.
I'll help you out here.
It's too many cookies.
Webb shoots it from deep.
And that's off. I got it now. I got this screen in front of me.
Good hustle, but out of bounds.
Mr. Romine let me know I do have a monitor about 7 inches from my face.
Well, that's why he's here.
Jacob Grant looking for a little help. Becerra will come down and help him. Warriors lead 34-23, 6 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Nice. Jacob Grant to the basket and a foul. I'd like to finish there, but
that's a read on Jacob's part. He comes over there and he's got the angle. There was no help side, so he just ripped and got to the rim. By the time help side got there, it was way too late.
That's Lunsford's 3rd, I think. Yeah, I'm trying to keep up. Grant's going to the line for 2. First one's up and good. Trey Adams will enter now and give Grayson Mealy a break, so we're going guard heavy. Jacob Grant's 2nd free throw is off, and it's rebounded by Munchell, and here comes Lincoln. Trey Adams now trying to picks him up full court. That's a lot of steps again. You
can't let him get that angle on you, Trey. Keep him in front of you.
Good rebound by Jack Rooker, and now it's down to Becerra for 3 on the way.
That's his first 3.
And that one is off. Big rebound by Josiah Love, but it's knocked away, and they're going to get Josiah Love for a loose ball foul. That'll be his 2nd foul, what I have.
Yeah, hustle foul, but good job in there banging around, trying to rebound, get a board. It just didn't happen.
35-23, 5:34 to go, and Lincoln will bring it over. That's going to be Webb for 3, and it is off. Rebound to Trey Adams, and the Warriors are in transition.
Great push.
Nobody picked up Trey Adams, and he goes to the basket and just missed it. And an awkward kind of loose ball there, but picked up by Lincoln. Everybody kind of stood around looking at that.
You got to stop.
Munchell travels every time he touches it.
That was a travel on the jumper.
Yeah.
They don't call that anymore, but that second hop is a travel.
Becerra now with it on the baseline. He's going to go to the basket, and a nice read by Becerra.
What I like he did there is squared his shoulders up to finish the shot there.
Webb now looking for the lob over to Sturgis. Sturgis has it. That's a travel.
Yeah, it was.
That's another travel. They missed the first travel, got the second
one. That was a less of a travel than the first one.
Timeout by Cambridge City Lincoln. It's a full timeout. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back here very shortly on the Wes-Del Sports Network. And we're back here. Coach, why don't you introduce the cheerleaders there? You see them on your screen?
Yes, I'd love to. Out there working hard. Delaney Huffman, Gracie Drake, Ava Whitmire, Tori Clark, Bailey Combs, Hayden Browning, Jenna Woodson, McKenna Terrell, Gracie Penrod, Isabella Koger, Kirsten Ronan, and Kylie Proctor.
And for those Warrior fans who love to hear about the band, they're not here tonight. So I don't know what to tell you there.
Yeah, it's Thanksgiving, and I was at the Ball State game.
They weren't there either. They would be right there in the right-hand side of your screen if they were here. So you can imagine what it'd be like if they were.
But we'll come back Tuesday night.
Instead,
we got Biff running.
We've got Coach Wilson running.
DJ Wilson.
Sometimes that can be a little scary.
Yeah, what's scary is that Coach Hansen just stabbed somebody in the back with his pin.
Yeah, we probably they need to find us a better location. Here we go. Warriors have it. Trey Adams bringing it across to try to get him set. A little bit of a almost threw that one away.
Yeah, they're going 1-2-2, little trap.
Back to
looks like
Jacob
our old
Grant.
Fury, huh?
A little short corner action now. Flip to Josiah. Get in there.
Oh.
No. Big rebound. Nope. And then Lincoln has it. I thought, that skip to Josiah, you like getting his feet set for the three. He usually can knock those down. About half the time last year.
Yeah, 48% from the free throw.
Munchell that's a tough shot.
Yeah, it was.
Gabe Becerra has it, and we've got numbers.
Bounce pass.
Nice pass by Becerra. He did not listen to you, Coach.
That's all right. He got there. I'll take it. All right.
Trey Adams, but I agree. I thought it was.
Well, he had him a little earlier, but listen, he wanted to draw that defender. It worked. I'm not going to question him.
Can't give up baseline. That's too easy. That's one. Again, Jack Rooker coming off of an illness. That kid's cheeks are so red.
Yeah.
He's trying to find his lungs.
So that little 1-2-2 trapping action.
Jacob Grant, that one gets inside to Becerra. Back to Grant. Inside out for three, and it's off. And they're going to get Jacob Grant for a foul, and that's going to be his second.
It's too bad because the kid put the ball down and never saw it. If Jacob lets him take one dribble, he probably gets a steal. But that's a hustle foul.
Substitutions now. Mealy will re-enter for Rooker, and Corbin Price comes in for Jacob Grant. So on the floor now for the Warriors is Price, Becerra, Love, Mealy, and Adams. So 3 juniors and 2 seniors.
Coach is back to man-to-man. They traveled.
Oliver Webb there with an entry pass, and that's an errant pass that Becerra has, and they're off and running again. Nice short corner.
Nice swing
pass. Kind of wanted him to drive that a little bit, but Trey gets it. A little hard on that.
Missed a lot of easy
Here comes
bunnies.
Munchell. This could be.
Take one. Attaboy. That's all.
Oh. They're going to call a block on Grayson.
I'll tell you right now, that's a better one call
that might
than
be
the last one we got. What do you think, Coach?
Yeah, it looked like he took him straight in the chest.
Maybe falling early? I don't know. I guess.
I couldn't tell from this angle, but definitely had his shoulders were
He
right
beat
there.
him. He beat him.
Well, I'm biased. It's my kid.
He beat him there.
And I usually don't favor my kid, and they rarely go against the officials, but that call was terrible.
Munchell will get 2 here.
And I'm going to tell you, Coach Klein talked to him at halftime about free throws. I can tell you that.
Is that all it takes?
Yeah, it's working.
Because if I had to video his facial expressions every time they missed in the first half, but the amount of times they missed and his blood pressure rising, they get both of those. Munchell's not a bad little player.
No, he's athletic. Got a nice form. Oh, watch that foot.
Jump ball.
That's going to be stay here.
It's 39-27, 2:43 to go. On the floor is Price, Grant, Adams, Love, and Becerra. And we're just throwing towels out on the floor now.
Brady's just throwing that towel like he's throwing it from right field.
He's just
Coach. It's getting warmed up for you.
Yeah.
Coach Hansen's
Over
still
all the way to Grayson.
Yeah, Coach Hansen is he's still riding that semi-state appearance. I mean,
hey, we got January 27th. It's early to plug it. We got baseball night here, and we're gonna promote the heck out of that thing. It's gonna be fun.
Oh, that was a nice little play.
Little double post up, slip down the middle.
The pass was almost there for Becerra.
We'll get a few out of that one this year. Munchell again on the drive.
And here we go.
See if Joe can keep it, Joe. Keep it.
There you
Score
go.
it.
There you go. Nice job by Josiah Love. Extends it to 41-27, 2:20 to go here at Richard E. Johnson. And be a nice little Thanksgiving Day gift.
Listen,
we can pull this one
I'll
out.
tell you right now, this win right here is as much about your family as it is. The games that you win makes Thanksgiving a lot nicer.
Now, your family told me they didn't like you either way.
Well, they don't like me, but otherwise they would have.
Big
Liked
rank
a
on
lot better.
baseline.
Good rip. Oh,
Becerra gets that one knocked away, and this is a 2-on-1 now. Let's see how Trey handles this one. Actually
overpassed.
pretty darn good to
Yeah.
get the help from Josiah Love and Corbin Price. And now Adams is running, and he
Coast
is
to
up and
coast.
in. That is what you get with Trey Adams, the speed. We saw it in football, and he has that.
We're wearing them down right now.
40.
Gillespie, for them, has got his hands on his hips right here on the offensive end. He's dying.
Munchell is just he's carrying him right now, because you are correct. There are about 2 or 3 guys that are just about dead down there for
It
the.
hadn't been a whistle forever, if you can believe that.
Becerra looking for a 3, and it's off. And Munchell has it. And we are in a track meet right now.
Just can't pull enough away to feel comfortable. Good defense, Trey.
Gordon Price with another rebound.
I will say this is the longest the whistles as we get fouled right
And there
now.
we go.
Yeah, that was almost the kid wanted to foul there.
Briar
Just
Gillespie. It's gone.
Number 3, Briar Gillespie.
Now they say Gillespie. I
Okay.
keep saying Gillespie, but all right, Gillespie won it. Sorry, Mom, if you're watching and I got that wrong. Substitutions galore here.
Creech also into the game for Lincoln.
Caden Creech, number 24, enters for Lincoln.
Trying to make sure
Jack Rooker's in for us.
Lincoln trying to make sure they have 5 guys on. They do.
Always been a tough one. I don't know what they're doing a little. Got to go up strong.
This little
Foul's going to be on Creech.
post-up action caught them off guard. They weren't ready for play there.
Lincoln foul on number 24, Caden.
No, it looked like they had not substitutions. They were trying to run that 1-2-2 zone, and they were moving around. They didn't get set.
Yep, I agree.
Great job by the Warriors to take advantage of it.
A couple guys were in man, and 3 other guys were in zone there.
Jack Rooker misses the first one. Grayson Mealy now will enter.
Grayson Mealy reports back.
They give Jacob Grant a break.
.50 seconds here just to go in this third quarter. That one's short.
And missed 2 there. Now I think Coach Burkett will be the one talking about free throws. Munchell's been their only offense here for a while. And
We'll put back there.
back in
and one.
and a foul. That's going to be Becerra, and that'll be his 4th.
Just won't let us pull away.
No, that's Jack Rooker. Correction, they called that one on Rooker. We'll take that. It's only his 2nd. And that was a rebound putback by Lunsford.
Jack got caught watching the game a little bit right there. Instead of going and get a block out or get a rebound, he kind of watched it and then got caught after the kid snuck in front of him.
They cut it to 12. This could cut it to 11, which is still just really in reach for Lincoln. We've not been able to really take off. And that one is off. And Trey Adams, they got a foul, I think, on number 34, Elijah French.
And that may be Brady Burton shooting
Lincoln foul on number 34.
2 free throws, isn't it?
I don't know how this works. I mean, they changed this rule.
I believe
5.
I
It
believe
should be.
they're offensive again.
Well, that was over the back. That's not offensive.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
Got
Now, it's new for everybody.
Listen, if they start changing that rules that much that I don't know what a foul is anymore, then it's time for me to do something else.
Are you insinuating they do know what a foul is?
Well, I'm just saying.
Because I would contest that
It
conversation.
took 2 guys to tell him that.
Well, I know.
I mean, maybe they just didn't know.
I don't know
I'm
why.
going to assume it didn't. It was just they didn't know it was 5. Come on, Brady, hit you one, get you some points here.
I'm just happy they're doing it. Here's what I'll say. I'm happy they're doing it because they allow us to continue to have high school athletics. I just think
Yes, I know.
if you're at home and you're thinking, hey, how can I make an extra $85 a night?
Kick it. All right, get that one. One shot.
Maybe I should be an official. I think there's some good ones sitting at home watching.
Give it up.
They would have called that in the first half. All right, somebody help. 18 seconds. Here we go. They've got plenty of time for one shot. One shot right here.
Get the last shot.
That is absolutely horrendous.
Call a post up on Grayson.
It's a terrible call.
Yeah. Crowd's letting him know that too.
That's his fourth. That'll take him out of the game, and that is believe me, he's my kid. I've seen him play his whole career. You coached him. Believe me, he'll let you know when he fouls.
Well, I don't understand what a difference is a post up unless he's saying he hooked him, but he didn't say that. I mean, I don't know.
Well,
I don't know. Well, here we go. Anyway, we got to get a stop here. Don't let him score. We had a 10-point lead. Let's make
Munchel just traveled.
Dooley.
Jack Rooker looked
Same
like
Dooley on a back cut's what he did right there because
I can tell you what, Jack Rooker looked like Rachel McLaughlin in volleyball season right there. Just put that one into the wall. Go get it.
Don't foul.
I'm telling you what, Munchel is doing everything he can. There you go, 43-31 going into the fourth quarter. We'll be back with you with fourth quarter action on the Wes-Del Sports Network. All right, we're actually back here because we have the half-court shot we want to bring you. So Montgomery Insurance School and Property, is it Property Pros or Campus Rentals? I can't remember.
Yeah.
So Officer Stafford could win $100 if he hits a half-court shot.
Yeah, I'm
See how this goes. That's got a chance.
That's closer than I
thought.
That was closer than I thought it would be.
Officer Stafford says the closest he's made a shot in his life. Dallas Gobby now is the student who gets the shot. If they don't get it, that's short. So now the money will roll over to next week, and it'll be $200 shot.
Yep.
I wasn't there for that.
Pretty soon you and I will be out there.
I want to start shooting. I'll get my arm loosened up there.
Montgomery Insurance School and the Property Pros Campus Rentals or whoever.
That right there would have been the highlight of Officer Stafford's athletic career if he would have hit that.
Oh,
right
absolutely.
There.
I've seen some old game tape.
You seen a guy shooting a what do they call it? Flag jacket vest? I don't know. I've never seen that before at halftime.
Bulletproof vest.
Okay.
Flak jacket.
I don't know what it was.
I think old Roberta Flack.
Glad to
that
see
was fun.
Glad to see he didn't tase himself.
Was it? Was it fun?
How about next week we may see him as he tries to shoot over.
I think he'll be sore for a week just
true.
off of that shot.
Oh, yeah. He's at Tony's room right now.
Munchel is taking over, and they're going to get Jack Rooker. They're calling a foul every time.
Well,
Coach Burkett can't stand it.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
That's his third. I cannot believe how many fouls have been called in this game.
They're going to stop calling them in 5 minutes. That's when half-price appetizers start at Applebee's.
Yeah. Oh, he called it. Coach Burkett is arguing that the blog was there. He said, yeah, I agree with you. It was the arm bar. They just make up whatever they want you to hear.
Oh, yeah, that's a point of emphasis.
Yeah. Well, sure it is.
It's probably not.
Probably. It's a 10-point game. We're going to have to get back into our offense here a little bit. Lincoln has hung around, and Munchel has done a nice job for them, and Corbin Price just traveled, I'll be honest.
You got a steal.
And then it's on the floor, and nobody has it. Now they have it. Munchel has it. And he is out the web. Web for three, and it's off. Trey Adams has it.
Take your time.
I don't think so. Jacob Grant throws it back in, and Munchel now, and we're all over the place.
Back the other way.
And there's a three going to be short. I'll be honest with you. Kind of feels like the circus tents came to town here for a couple possessions.
That was an ugly couple possessions right there, but
might be time
early in the year.
Might be time to clean things up. Run a little O.
We'll get a good shot right here. Here comes.
Well, nobody's guarding Josiah.
Yeah, that's
so
the wrong guy, not the guard. Spot up and shoot that.
That's what I'm thinking. Just let that baby go. Run some offense here. Grind it out. Get a good possession. Nice. There it is.
Finish that.
And there's Corbin Price off of a good feed by Josiah Love. Warriors extended to 12.
One of the things we said we wanted to win that quarter, and we won by one, I believe, Coach, didn't we?
Yes.
I think we were up 10 at halftime.
We were up 10 at halftime and ended with 11.
Win, extend the lead. Good defense, Trey.
That's a travel or a jump ball, one or the other.
Wow.
And
Friendly
Munchell
roll.
gets that to go. He is literally doing it all right now on his own.
He is trying to do it all.
Gabe Becerra now, letting to look inside to Jack Rooker, trying to get the
Pick it
handle
up,
on
Jack.
that. Jack goes in for the hook shot. It's off. Josiah Love in for the rebound.
Attaboy, Joe.
And he's up.
Get in there.
And just off, but Rooker has it. And we're going to have 2 shots by Rooker.
Oh, boy, way to stay after it. 2 extra possessions there on the first shot, then we get 2 offensive boards, so we get extra shots. Anytime you can eliminate turnovers and get extra shots with offensive rebounds, good things happen.
If you have subbed into the game, you're in foul trouble.
Yeah.
I think Officer Stafford has 3.
And a note to that, Stuckey started this quarter here back in the game now. He has 4, so he picked up that 4th there, started the 3rd, and now he's starting.
Yeah. Jack Rooker is 1 for 4 from the line in his last 2 appearances there. So
some of that's due to conditioning. I'm going to give him a little bit of break. Your first thing that goes is your legs. He hit the first few, didn't he?
Sure.
And so he wouldn't probably agree. There's Munchell again trying to get it.
Wentz goes right to Webb.
That's going to be an and 1.
And they're going to get Jack Rooker on that
on
one.
The ground. He really couldn't do anything, but he rolled into him as he shot it.
It's going to be his 4th, which is going to be, looks like Grayson's going to be back in, and he's going to come in with 4. And they've cut it to a 9-point game. Could be an 8-point game.
There's a couple guys on that bench better have their head in the game because they're about ready to have to come in here and play some minutes.
I would say both teams here, like you said, Coach, about 5:54 here to go. You're thinking at this point there's going to be a few guys foul out.
Yep.
You've got Grayson Mealy with 4, Jack Rooker with 4, Abdulamir has 3, Becerra has 3, Corbin Price has 3, Josiah Love has 2, Trey Adams has 2, Jared Ladd has 1. And it's an 8-point ball game.
Timeout.
And 30 will stay here, but looking on the other side of it for Lincoln, unofficially I've got Stuckey with 4, Lunsford with 3, Webb with 3, Munchell with 3.
Yeah.
And Patterson's got 2, along with Gillespie with 2. So, I mean, everybody's fouled.
Yeah.
I mean, they definitely.
It's one of those games where, like I said, the guys at the end of the bench that think they may play some meaningful minutes in the last 2 minutes of a game here. They better have their head in the game and know what's going on.
And Munchell said a lot. If you remember, he got 2 quick fouls there in a second. He said a lot. He didn't have 0. He had 0 points at halftime. He's got 12 here just all in the second half.
Yeah, when you were reading the stats off, and he told me he didn't have any, and I was like, man, I can't believe he didn't have any points. But
yeah.
Well, I can tell you, if there's ever a guy who knows the moment, knows the right song to play, it's Biff Wilson playing Complicated.
That's true.
Which has got half the crowd swaying back and forth.
That's right. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me.
Here comes, let's see if they get it to Grayson.
Nice
that one
roll.
knocked away. Grayson doesn't want to pick up a foul this far from the basket, and he does not want to pick up his 5th foul. And here they come trying to work it out. Webb has it now, trying to get it inside, and the curl is Stuckey. Price now, and that's a 3, and that's good. And this is a new ball game. 46-41. Munchell is literally carried Lincoln the entire second half.
And
this is where your big seniors and your big players have to step up, and there
Joe.
he is, Josiah Love, the junior.
Yeah.
This is where you just dig deep and find out about your team early, right?
And they got to guard that drive from the top. Driving Coach nuts up there. And I can tell in his eyes that he's just putting their head down and driving on us.
Sarah now with the drive. He is fouled hard. That actually might be the hardest foul of the game so far. And it took him a second to get that one. Fouls on 12. That's Sturgis.
He's played quite a bit here in the second half.
That's his first is what I have.
Yeah, he didn't play as much in the first.
Becerra's out now. Jacob Grant back in the ball game. So it's Adams, Mealy, Price, Jacob Grant, Josiah Love. That's your 5. 48-43, 4:56 to go. This is big possessions here.
Going back to Trey. Reversal on a double.
There's Trey inside, and he lost the handle, I guess.
Yeah, he did.
And he just traveled.
That's going to be a bucket.
And that's Stuckey. Got around Grayson, and that is a full timeout for Wes-Del, and they're going to need to talk it over. It's a 3-point ball game. We'll be back here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. And once again, we'd like to remind you of our sponsors, the Wes-Del Sports Network, Van Mater Reed Realty Team, Star Financial Bank, and Dowling Dumpster Rentals. Bringing you all of the Wes-Del action for free. I'd like to give a plug to our girls basketball program, give you a little rundown of the roster. Taylor Williams, Valerie Clark, Caroline Kayward, Jane Armington, Isabella Watson, Isabella Kehoe. And they have had a couple of different games. I'm trying to think right now.
I think they're 3-1 right now.
3-1. And Todd Winland, the new head coach of the Warriors, building the program. And
go watch their practices. They have a lot of girls in their practice. They're just really young, so they're coming.
Nice entry pass. A great play out of the timeout. And that's what you like to see. You like to see those out of timeout plays and that they produce. So it's 50-45, 4 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Webb letting it fly, and that one is off. Not sure that's the shot Coach Klein wanted. Got to take advantage of your Wes-Del. Corbin Price has it in the corner. Now it's Adams. Comes Love on the screen. Another slip. Not really anything there, but out to Rooker.
Oh, he
lost it. Josiah has it back. Price, Grant's wide open, but he decided not to take it.
It's all right.
And
don't feel it. Don't feel it. Don't rush it. We'll get something good.
Trey Adams wide open, left out of it. And that is almost an over the back by Jack Rooker. So 2 shots that I don't think they're going to get Corbin Price from about, well, he called that.
That's going to be out of bounds, though. That's okay.
He called it from Alexandria. Corbin Price, that's his 4th.
Get stops, defend. Get stops, defend. And get rebounds.
That's the one thing I like about 3-man crews. No one knows whose call it is, so it'll always be the back guy.
That's what they're going to say about us up here.
Yeah. Well, that's true. Munchell has it, and they're going to call a foul on Corbin Price, and if that's Corbin Price, that's his 5th. That is. Corbin Price is done. That's tough. 3:29 to go, and Corbin Price is fouled out. And that's going to be impactful for the Warriors.
Right now, I would say a lot of ball reversals till you get Josiah on a back cut drive or a shot with his feet set. That's what I would be looking for.
Right now, there's some discussion between a couple of the guards, Josiah Love and Jacob Grant, having a little bit of a discussion. I don't think it's going the way they want it to go.
That's long. Rebounded.
That's an over the back that they didn't call.
Good block out, Joe.
Josiah did an excellent job blocking out. It's a 4-point ball game, 3:24 to go. Warriors need to settle in, get a good possession.
Here it is. All right, reverse it.
I wouldn't force a 3 right now. I would. Oh, nice cut by Josiah.
Yeah, finish that.
Jacob, and he's got it. Jacob Grant for 2, a great drive. Becerra picks up full court, and now Stuckey has it. Stuckey puts his head down, tries the drive. Great steal. Josiah Love is out in space. And a foul, and that one would have been huge if it had gone.
Good read there. Right now, Coach Burkett's telling him everything's going through Stuckey and Munchell.
Yeah.
So I think Coach and I are here looking. Everything is going. You got to defend 2 guys right now.
Well, and right now Munchell and Stuckey both with 4 after that foul. Get in there. Get in there.
There we go.
Josiah Love gets the first one. The biggest thing now is Munchell's going to want to get to the basket. Maybe if you've got fouls, you try to get a charge. They got Gabe Becerra taking him out of it. Becerra is just on him. Face guarding him the whole way down the floor. And Munchell's got to be careful that he doesn't get a cheap foul because that would be 5.
Stay down, Joe.
Ooh, that's Tell you what, Webb put a screen on there.
He's
Webb for 3, and he got it.
They just won't go away.
54-52.
49, they gave us the point.
Oh, they did. Okay, never mind.
No, you're all right.
I'm glad it's not 52.
Ball screen. Post
He's
up.
got to make a
Gotta go
decision.
strong.
You can't go slow. You got to go
strong.
quick. That's not the shot. He's got to turn and get to the basket.
Stucky with it. He's going to try to get his head down and get to the rim. There it is.
There's a push off and blocked by Jack Rooker. Came back, got it. A nice pass
Got it,
there. Another
Cooper.
one to Becerra, and it's good. 56-49. And they got a warning on Gabe Becerra.
Blue ball over to the left. It's a warning. The first one's a warning.
And guess what? It didn't affect the play because they got the ball in, and the ball was already inbounded before he called
But
it.
now we have to be really careful because you know this guy's watching it, obviously. That's a tech now if he does it again.
But who in the world would call that if they already inbounded the ball? He called it after the ball was in. Just let the game go.
You see this guy, you can't get anything by this
Didn't
guy.
affect the play. Whew. They're going to get Becerra, and that's going to be it.
Is that 5 on him?
No, it's 4. I have him for 4. I was wrong.
Well, we know who Coach feels like his defensive stopper is, don't we, Coach Hansen?
Yeah.
2 guys, I think. He got Jacob Grant back in the game real quick when things weren't going well early, and then he went, and you can see he's got Gabe on defensively on Munchell.
When we look at timeouts, I've got it. The board says 2 for Wes-Del, 1 for Lincoln.
I think that's correct.
Yep.
And Munchell now hits that one to draw it to a 6-point lead for the Warriors.
And I will say this: Coach Klein's team's been known just that they're going to play hard. I mean, they won't give up. They're going to continue to play hard.
They're going to put some pressure on full court now. Trey Adams has got Josiah Love.
They've got
plenty of guards here.
They've got a foul to give still.
Plenty of guards in the game. No reason to rush if you're Wes-Del. Okay, grind it out. Don't make any mistakes. Take care of the ball.
Yep, long possession.
And that looks exactly like what they're going to do here. Just keep moving without the ball. Get open.
Coach Klein's trying to tell him you got to get in the passing lanes here.
Rooker's got to kick that out. Got to kick that out. Okay, that'll work.
That'll work.
Big play by Jack Rooker. And now Munchell's going to try to get to the rim. And that's to Webb. Webb's going to shoot a 3. It's going to be short. Good block out by Trey Adams.
That should do it.
And it's 58-51. They'll have to foul. I'd leave it in Josiah Love's hands and make him come fouling.
He can't foul because that'd be 4 on him.
I get it right back to Josiah. That's who I wanted the line. Go get it.
Got one. They got one to give still, so they got to foul twice.
I don't know why they're not fouling.
Well, you know why Munchell's
Those
not
two
fouling.
guys up top have 4 each. There you go. He's trying to get 3 to get it.
He's trying to tell 3. You got to go foul.
And he did. Gillespie gets his 3rd, and they'll be out of bounds, right? Side out?
Yes. You may see a timeout here if Coach doesn't like it.
And into the game now is going to be Patterson.
You want your ball handlers. So here's our stack play, and they got Jack as an option in the post. He's open if he wants him.
Jacob Grant's got it. They're going to foul Grant. My goodness.
Why Zero didn't foul?
He should have. Who they called? I was going to say, believe me.
I thought they were going on 22.
I'm pretty sure it was Zero. As Shakira would say, the hips don't lie, and he was riding him the whole way.
Jacob could pretty much put this away with these 2 free throws.
The first one's good. 59-51. Jacob Grant has been a good senior leader here. He had a nice little drive when he got back in the game to get things going.
They had a great offseason, is what Coach said. And named one of the captains for a reason.
Those are 2 big free throws right there. 60-51, 30 seconds to go. Just don't foul.
Yeah, you give them a bucket here. Just don't want to give them 3. You can give them 2 points.
A nice drive, and Jack Rooker's got it, and that should be it. And that's a foul. It'll be on 3, I would believe. They won't call it on Stuckey, I wouldn't think. It's on 3. Yeah. Gillespie's 4th. Folks, I think that's going to do it. I think 21 seconds left, 9-point lead. The Warriors are going to go to 1-0. Coach Burkett's opening homecoming game. It's going to be a 1-0 start to the season, and he's got a tough one on the road at Alexandria. It's always hard at Alexandria.
Alexandria really young. I know Coach Carroll really well over there. He's got a young team, but he likes them, he said, and so it would be a good test for the Warriors.
We'll see if we can't try to get somebody to get Coach Burkett to see if he can come up after the game. But that's a rebound by Josiah Love. That should do it. Shouldn't be any fouls.
Pick them up, but don't foul.
Should be a nice Thanksgiving.
Be a nice Thanksgiving at the Burkett house.
Congratulations to Coach Burkett and the Wes-Del Warriors. They are 1-0 as 62-51 win over the Cambridge City Lincoln Eagles. We'll be back here with some post-game. We'll try to get Coach Burkett up here to talk with Coach McLaughlin if we can. So we'll be back with you here shortly. But big win for the Warriors, 62-51. We'll be back here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. And welcome back here at Richard E. Johnson, K. Saunders Court. A victorious game one for the Wes-Del Warriors, 62-51 over Cambridge City Lincoln. Get a lot of credit going to Cambridge City. They did not go away.
No, they didn't.
And they fought hard to stay in it. And they, like you said, Coach Klein, he always has a team that is they're going to fight to the very end, and they did. And they made it a very good contest. But some of that experience from Wes-Del was showing through, and they sealed it late there in the game. So
things got tight there at the end, but we didn't panic. Got it down to 4 or 5 points at one point, and but there's still plenty of time, 2 minutes to go. So we needed to keep extending and try to. And what we did was we slowed down a little bit offensively, got the ball in the right people's hands, and when the guys, 2 or 3 guys, took the ball to the basket, they did it with with some authority and meaning that they wanted to get there or get fouled, and that's what you have to have at the end of the game. And then luckily for us, we were able to get some stops and some rebounds, and that's a big key anytime you get a chance to, at home you want to knock down the free throws, but you also got to get defensive stops and get some rebounds to finish it off.
Well, while we're waiting, we're trying to see if at least one of the coaches could come up. Maybe Coach Burkett will actually come up with us. And
I've got some stats here. We have unofficially.
All right, let's go unofficial.
We have Josiah for 19. Jacob Grant had 12 in a nice game, and both of those guys are your captains and good leadership from both. They had Jack unofficially with 11 and Corbin with 9, and of course Corbin had to foul out early and left the game with about 3.5 minutes to go.
He had about 3.5 minutes to go. And
right.
But, that's balanced scoring, and that's what, this group, that's what you've got to have out of this group.
Right.
And if you can get that all year long, good things should happen. Now,
right.
the one thing I think that will be a plus as we move on through the season is I don't think you're going to get – again, I was a little hard on them, but that was the first game for those officials too.
Right.
And I don't think you're going to see a lot of games. Some games, but not a lot of games officiated quite that way with that many fouls.
You want to know one of the big differences right here with the officials? Most of them are coming off of doing 3 weeks of girls basketball.
Correct.
So now they're coming into a really fast, physical game.
Yes.
And so early in the first half, I didn't think they called it quite as tight in the second half.
No.
They kind of adjusted. Early in the first half, they were calling everything.
Yep.
So, like you said, it's probably an adjustment time period for them too. But as coaches and players, we have to learn to adjust. But it's hard to do that when they're calling it as tight as they were, because I can promise you this, it probably won't be called that close Saturday at Alexandria.
Never is.
I mean, they want it physical. Alexandria does. We're going to see an up-tempo style of defense again for Alexandria, and so we'll just have to be ready to play. But again, adjust as we go and adjust as the as the officials call the game. We can adjust, but that's part of it. And
giving you a preview, just to let you know, we, as always, we will not be on the road on the Wes-Del Sports Network. We will not be traveling to Alexandria.
There is a slight chance, though, that I haven't talked to the executive producer, but there is a chance we might be able to run through our camera. I don't know if he got that all set up, but there's a chance we might be able to, without us announcing, of course, we may be able to run through the camera that we take the videotape game. So,
okay,
is that true, Mr. Producer? Yeah. So we may have the road games for him, folks.
Just not us. So it might be better.
Yeah, there you go.
It could be a lot better. But here comes Coach Burkett now, and we'll let him grab the headset. There he is joining us. I love the maroon jacket.
Yeah, thank you.
Coach, congratulations. Go ahead.
Congratulations on the first homecoming victory. You know, the first opening coming back, I'm sure the nerves were there just because you're coming back home. Yeah. And you want to put that – this is your product. You want to put it out there. And quite honestly, very impressed. I thought there were some things. I know you're going to – as any coach will be, you'll probably first start with, well, we're not going to be able to give up 51 points every night. So that's probably the first thing. But overall, I mean, just talk a little bit, and he'll get more into the detail, Coach McLaughlin, with it. Just tell me what it was like to come back home and kind of how it feels to come off of game one with a victory.
Well, I've lost my voice a little bit, but it's special. I mean – I think that when I started coaching 10 years ago, I didn't know that this would necessarily be where I'd end up, but it's exactly where I want to be.
Yeah.
And so it was a special, obviously, maroon and white. When we moved back into the town, I knew that I wanted my kids to come here, and I wanted to be a part of this. And I've always cared about the program when Coach McLaughlin was here and before that. So it was really special for me.
Yeah.
Celebrating with the guys in the locker room. One of the traditions that we used to have, they don't do at a victory. So we had to teach them that a little bit. So that was fun. And I have Mike Dowling, who played with me, and Joe Edwards, who played with me on staff. And so they were able to
share that
get
with
in
us.
there and
what is
and
it?
help.
What is it? Can you tell? Do you want, or is it something you want to leave in there?
It's a poem.
Okay.
And they kind of get involved. We all jump up.
All right.
Down by the river, we started to drown, but we kept fighting. We wouldn't go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wes-Del Warriors don't take no jive.
Absolutely.
So there's some other pieces in the middle.
Sure.
That the guys
Yeah.
There's a little flair.
That's awesome.
Well, I'll let Coach McLaughlin, but the last thing I'll say, and I know he'll get into this, but he was always brutal on Thanksgiving week if they lost. It ruined Thanksgiving for the family. So I'm just happy that Mrs. Burkett and the family will at least have a good Thanksgiving because you won't be pouting the whole time.
Yeah, that it was a little bit – I was a little nervous there late just because we couldn't get free throws for a while, and we weren't finishing around the basket, and they were making everything. But I told the guys, like, if you let a team like that hang around, they might bank in 2 threes.
Right.
You just don't know what's going to happen. And Munchell started hitting all those pull-ups. They were calling fouls when he was driving, and it's like, where are we going to go? He shot like 57% from free throw line last year.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have known that tonight.
Oh, no.
You know, that's what happens, though, when you let guys hang around like that. You don't put them away, and we didn't put them away until very late.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's also take a step backwards, too. And I know you're putting some of that on you and some of the guys here, letting them hang around. But it's a new system.
Yeah.
2 weeks into, it's not enough time to have for guys in practice.
Right.
You'd love to have a month and a half of practice time. So they're still learning. It's not second nature, everything they're doing. You're talking them through them, watching you coach. You're talking them through a lot of the stuff that's going on down there. At some point, this is going to become second nature in the offenses, and it's a continuity offense for a reason that it becomes, where the guys are going to be open and stuff. And so they're still learning some of that stuff. I like it. I love what you're doing. I like the action. And late in the game, when you needed that continuity to go, you had the right group of guys in there that we're looking. We got to get the ball to Joe. We got to get the ball in our guards' hands, and I thought that they did a good job of that.
Yeah, I thought so too. And honestly, it was our fault. We knew the game plan was literally, you guys have a scouting report that we filled out. It was going through Munchell, right? Late, he was making shots. We should have gone to a denying him from getting easy touches earlier, and then Gabe stepped up and Jacob stepped up the last 2 minutes and did that, and I thought that's what extended that lead for us to finish out the game.
We talked a little bit, and just jumping in on this, is there were over 50 fouls called in the game, and we talked a little bit about early on in the first half. These guys coming into their first game, they probably were doing girls basketball before this, which is a different game to call. Nothing against girls, it's just a different game to call. And I felt like it was a little ticky-tack for both sides off the bat, and that we really couldn't get into the pressure we wanted to get into. And then it also put guys in foul trouble. Becerra was in foul trouble the entire first half, and then you see Corbin foul out with 3:30 to go in the second half, and that was impactful.
Yes.
I mean, he had 9 when he fouled out, and he would have ended with double digits easy if he had stayed in the game. But it happened for both. Because Stuckey got in foul trouble too. Did you feel like it was just a little tighter than you wanted it to be?
Definitely, because our strength tonight was we're older, we're stronger.
Right.
Yeah.
They're inexperienced, we're less inexperienced. We can get after you. So we were going to press them the whole time. And we obviously the whole second half we had to stop doing that because we did not want to get more fouls.
Yeah.
And we didn't want to we kept fouling them on this side of the floor and they're shooting on this side and free throws.
Yeah.
I mean, no clocks going off and.
Yeah.
As a coach, that's frustrating.
Well, one of the things I thought you did well, coming out of the halftime, you went to zone because you wanted to stay out of foul trouble. Didn't like it because you didn't like the pressure. And I could see it in your eyes. I don't like the way that we're defending. No. And you went right back to man, and that was the difference.
Yeah,
I mean,
we wanted to switch it up on him coming out. I think he called a timeout, or was that out of the quarter? There was a break in action. I was like, we're going to switch up our defense real quick and just see what we do. And then, yes, we went right back to man.
Yeah, well. And that'll come too as you get more time to work on all that stuff. But I think you have to be – I was really proud of and impressed with and you've told me all summer how good Jacob Grant's offseason was. You did a nice job of just leading. And, Joe's going to be his type of leader as where he wants the ball and he's not afraid to take shots.
Right.
Jack finished a couple of nice ones down at the bottom where I know that you're looking for. But just felt like when they needed to get back to being solid, they were.
Yeah, I mean, Jacob is a shooter. He's a maker. He's one of our makers. So we expect him to shoot threes and make them. And he missed, I think, his 3. I think he shot in the first half. Well, what did he do? Well, he made mature plays then when he caught and he was wide open. Instead of just chucking another 3 to see if it might go, he attacked the basket.
Right.
And that's what he needed to do, and that's what a senior captain is going to do.
Late in the game, wide open, but he knew that wasn't the time to shoot that. Let's pull it out, run another 30 seconds, 40 seconds off. You got a great shot out of it.
Absolutely, and that's what we need out of him.
Right.
Because sometimes we just, in the JV game especially, they were kind of chucking some shots, and I'm like, whoa, slow down. And then in the varsity game, we did too. At our level, we've got to be better than we were. So he did a great job of steadying us.
So now we move on.
Going to Alexandria, I was just going to ask you, just give us a little preview. I know that we might be able to actually broadcast the game, but not have us there, but be able to shoot it out to some of our fans that might watch through the huddle camera. What are you expecting? Always a battle going to Alexandria?
Yes.
I'll just say it, usually going against 7. And so you're going into Alexandria. It doesn't matter whether they're having their best year or they're having one of their off years. It's going to be a battle.
Yeah, listen, they're going to play hard. They're going to press us. They're going to switch up their defenses. They don't have a bunch of size. I think their big man ended up transferring to Elwood, so their tallest player right now is 6'2". So you saw tonight how we can work our offense and feed the post if we would just look down there and our big guys will situate low on the block. So hopefully we can do some of that against them as well, but we can't get to where we're playing in a hurry when they're getting after us. But they're going to be well coached and they're going to be a good team.
Yeah.
Well, listen, go enjoy this.
Yes.
Thanksgiving will be great for you now.
Yes.
I always knew this was a like he said, a win for the family. We can always find things that we want to work on and get better at, and you'll do that all night tonight and all night tomorrow. But congrats on your first win. You know how happy I am for you and how proud I am of just the way that the guys look. Doing a great job, and can't wait to see what happens on Saturday night.
I'm excited.
Congratulations, Coach.
Thanks, guys.
Yep.
Well, and you heard it there. We'll be at Alexandria. Well, we won't be, but we will probably try to pipe that game into the Wes-Del Sports Network. If you can't get out to Alexandria on Saturday, watch it online on the Wes-Del Sports Network and root for your Warriors. But for Coach McLaughlin, I'm the superintendent, Kyle Mealy. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. The Warriors are 1-0, and we'll see you again at the next home game. Thank you.